Hi, I'm Michael.
And I'm Jeff.
And we're here to talk to you today about
the common office place copying procedures.
Let's take a look about how to properly copy in your office place.
All right, so the first step is you want to make sure that you have the paper not up to the edge, and then you close the lid so it doesn't make any sort of black marks. Make sure you've got your paper in the right orientation. Go ahead and close the copy machine, press start, and then what you want to do is you want to fuck the copy machine so, like that. I'm gonna keep going. And then you want to take it out. Take the paper, which will now be in the right orientation. Make sure you made that dot earlier so you can put it straight back in exactly where you want it. Then you want to fuck the copy machine.
Fuck her open.
And then you want to open it, and she springs open.
Well, show us how the spring works.
Oh, you want to see the spring? Check this out. 2 fingers.
Damn.
And then you want to fuck the copy machine.
Yeah.
And then you close it. Press start. Making only 1 copy. You only want 1 copy.
She likes to make more than that.
She tries to make 31.
Yeah.
So that's why you gotta fuck the copy machine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then you can take your piece of paper. Now you'll notice you have 2. None of them are fucked perfectly. See, that's the important. That's why we fuck the copy machine, so that it doesn't fuck us.
Exactly. Now, can you explain to us the importance of the fucked zone?
Okay,
The get fucked zone?
I can't, but what I can do is I can slide this up and start fucking the copy machine. And then I can press start, and then I can fuck the copy machine.
Yeah.
Then it'll come out.
Now, is fucking the copy machine an essential part of the copying process?
You tell me. What do you think?
Well, you're doing it, and this is a tutorial video.
Then
So I would say yes.
Maybe the presumptuous answer would be
Yeah, I shouldn't have
course.
asked. That was a dumb question.
That's a dumb question. All right. So by now you know what to do. You know the drill. Now there is one more step, and that's to press start. And there is another step, and that's to fuck the copy machine.
Mm-hmm.
So then you fuck the copy machine. Ooh.
You go real rough with it?
And then you'll all 4.
Perfect.
Just like that.
Thanks for that fantastic demonstration, Jeff. Let's head back to the floor with one more word of warning.
Okay, you recording? Okay. It's come to my attention there was one step that was missing. Well, less of a step and more of a warning. Don't come inside the copy machine while you're fucking it. That's all I wanted to tell you. Another notice. You got me with another notice?
You're good for another
Are you
notice.
recording right now?
You are good
the
for another
last
notice.
Well, it could be another notice.
There could be.
So right now you're recording?
This is yes.
So the reason you don't want to come inside the copy machine, I'll show you right here. I actually did come inside the copy machine, and you can see what happens is it tends to fade out some of the lettering from your copy. So you want to avoid coming inside the copy machine for that reason.
Thanks again, Jeff, for showing us how to copy.
Oh, well, thank you for the opportunity to teach.
Of course. It's important to keep in mind those simple things when doing a copy job to make sure it's the highest quality you can.
Let's take a look back down to the floor to check out what a perfect copy job looks like.
Sounds good.
So this next clip is an example of what not to do. What it might look like if a unruly coworker decides to take it into their own hands to break company law and come inside the copy machine. Okay, so if you can't come in the copy machine, let's discuss some other places you can aim your load.
Okay, ready?
Yep, I'm recording.
Now, where can you come on the copy machine? You can come on top, you can come on the sides,
and you can come in the drip box, dude.
It's different based on
Little bit.
some workplaces are different. So check with your local regulations before you put any of these into practice.
That's correct. It's important to always check with your manager or supervisor before coming anywhere near the copy machine. Like I said, you can come on top. You can come on the side. Some workplaces even have a drip collection tray. You just open that, empty your load, close it, dial your manager so it gets properly cleaned out, take your copies, and you're good to go. Now make sure...
I have a question.
What is your question? What is your question?
Can you come in the paper tray?
Do not come anywhere in the copy machine. Now, the tray, the semen collection drip tray, is considered outside of the copy machine because it is pulled out when in use. But do not open any other part of the copy machine to come inside of it. Coming in the copy machine is very bad for the health and safety of the copy machine, the health and safety of the workers, and the reputation of the company. Now, if we're always getting calls that the copy machine is jammed up, that decreases company productivity, it wastes company time, and we're bound to get 1 or 2 bad press releases somewhere out there. It's never good for anybody, the company, the employees, the bosses, anybody, the customers, to come inside the copy machine. Here's a warning when fucking the copy machine. Now, the copy machine does an excellent job of gripping on, so you might come really quickly, so you need to be ready to pull out at a moment's notice. Just remember, on, around, or near.
And not in.
And not in. Never in.
Yep, I'm recording.
Although it's not recommended by the company to fuck the copy machine during use, it is perfectly acceptable and not something you can be fired or held accountable for. You can be held accountable for coming inside, so make sure you adhere to those guidelines. It is recommended that if you wish to fuck the copy machine when not in use, that you do it not on company time but rather on your breaks. Remember, it is wasteful to fuck the copy machine on company time when you are not waiting for copies to be made.
And now I'm recording.
Now you're recording. Now remember, the copy machine is not a right, it's a privilege. Using the copy machine to unload your balls onto, not in like we talked about, but onto the copy machine is something to do not on company time. If you find yourself in the terrible misfortune of coming inside, it's a serious matter, I'm sorry. Forgive my
Well, you laughed because you would never
so
find
laughable.
yourself
Right.
that, yeah, it's laughable to think that anyone would even do that, you know?
If you find yourself in the horrible, awful, inhumane condition or position that you are unloading your balls, pumping your cum right into that copy machine while on company time, and you should be working at your computer or you should be socializing or in a meeting, you will be terminated. Recording.
Okay, so when would be the worst? You're not supposed to come inside the copy machine,
Never.
but if you were to be, when would the worst time for that be?
The worst time to come in the copy machine is if you are supposed to be working perhaps at your computer or you're supposed to be in a meeting. Don't ever dodge an important meeting or not reply to emails or just do your general tasks around the office and instead go fuck and come into the copy machine.
Yeah, it's like a double whammy of sorts.
It's a sort of a double whammy. Now, what does double whammy stand for? Well, we have an acronym for it. D, dicks. Obviously.
Oh, obviously.
Obviously, right? We do that sort of a double whammy within the double whammy. Dicks, obviously. Now the U. It's a bit of a colloquialism, but we like to use that around the office to keep things simple. D-O-U. B. Bustin'. As in busting. As in busting a nut, for instance.
And L also, as in let one out. Letting it out in the copy machine, which you should not be doing.
Right. E. Ejaculate.
Yeah, another thing. Another no-no.
Double whammy. W.
Why? Why did you come in the copy machine?
Why did you come in the copy machine? H. How could you come in the copy machine? How could you let your lust overcome your dutiful manners?
A.
A.
Answer me!
Answer the damn question. M. The first M. The first M is that shit feels good.
When you're fucking the copy
When you're
machine.
fucking the copy machine. Now, the second M. Man, I wish I came in that fucking copy machine.
Yeah.
And finally, Y. Only you cannot come in the copy machine.
Yeah.
It's not on anybody else. It's not on the company. It's not on your mother, your father, your kids. It's you who made the choice to fuck that copy machine's brains out and bust all inside. Just give her a whole coating. Come on, around, or near the copy machine, but never in.
And
Never.
certainly not on company time.
Never on company time. Come wisely and come well.
When you see someone filling the copy machine with anything that isn't paper, it's important to remember this acronym. Scram.
Scram.
Exactly.
All right. So S, the S stands for stop. You want to stop whatever you're doing. This is more important because now there's an emergency on your hands. And also, alternatively, if it's one of your, if you're like a supervisor, if you're in any sort of managerial position, stop them. If you're in a position to stop them, go ahead and stop them. Now, if you're seeing one of the higher ups make this sort of infraction, then obviously you can't stop them at the moment. So just stop yourself, remember where you are, and think about the next few steps.
Unfortunately, sometimes loads do get busted into the copy machine, and it isn't always the right thing to immediately stop the perpetrator. But it is important to take actions to stop the crime somehow. Now C, call them out. If you see someone fucking the copy machine, that's fine. But if you see someone about to bust inside of the copy machine and they're not taking the proper precautions of coming onto, around, or near the copy machine, C, call them out. Shout
them out.
over, hey, don't come in there.
Hey, I see you about to come. Don't come in the copy machine. Come somewhere else.
Maybe your buddy Mark has a certain twitch that he's about to do when he comes. If you see that twitch, you better call him out.
You call them out.
Call him out.
And remember, part of the call out is for your safety too. You don't want to immediately report somebody when they didn't even come in the copy machine and you just mistook their fucking for coming. So that's part of the call out.
Yeah, sorry. It's just,
I know it could be an
Yeah.
awkward situation when
Yeah.
that happens, but
yeah. Well, sometimes
Part-
that pussy too good. You know what I mean? Sorry.
all right.
Sorry.
Yeah, for your protection, you call them out because if I was say fuck, or if my friend here Seth was fucking the copy machine, give us a demonstration of what that might look like. Hey, don't come in the copy machine.
And you'd be like, no.
Oh no, I'm not. Oh, I'm not coming in the copy machine. I was just fucking it. Oh, okay, all right, that's
It's
fine.
important.
And you stop at C.
Exactly. Sometimes you just, and it cuts off.
But sometimes you need to move on to the next step,
Sometimes
which
you
is
keep going.
R.
Sometimes you gotta scram. Tell us about R.
R. R is
Run to management. Go tell them right away. You've done what you need to do. You've told them to stop. You've called them out. And now it's your turn to go report to management. So run on to management. Report to management.
so
Any of
R.
those R's.
Report, run to management, report to management. You want to show up there because that's the place you're going to want to be for the next step, which is A, and that is answer management's questions. They're going to have some inquiries about the situation. They want to know everything that happened in regards to this violation, every nitty-gritty detail, and you're going to tell them it all so that they can make sure that they get done what they need to do to deal with this awful act.
Exactly. Now, finally, we bring ourselves to M. Make your way back to the workplace. Now, naturally, if you see something horrific, something traumatizing such as this, something so vile,
It can take some
inhumane,
time to adjust.
It could. But you need to try your best to make your way back to the workplace. Go back to your day. Go back to your tasks, your work duties. Make conversation. Maybe just talking to a friend or a coworker is all it takes to get back to work.
You could even confide in them. Let them know about your story. Let them know what you did today and what you saw today. And remember, guys, anything else left to say?
The most important thing is that after you have scrammed, after you scram, you need to resist. Do not come in the copy machine.
Don't
You're
come
gonna
in it
see
yourself.
someone doing it, you're gonna think, damn, that cussy tight.
It does not make it right.
Doesn't make it right. No matter how good that copy machine pussy feel, it's never right.
Leave it
It's
right.
never justified to come in the copy machine.
And remember, guys, coming inside the copy machine doesn't feel that good.
It's not that good. That's it.
Yeah, it's going. It's good.
Yeah. I was just checking.
Yeah.
The following is a look at an improper use of the copy machine, followed by a proper use of the scram procedure. Let's take a look. Let me get hard real quick. How hard do you need me?
Like medium hard. Well, I don't want you coming inside.
Like half chub is fine?
Half chub's fine, yeah. Okay. Okay, you good?
Yeah.
Alright, so now will be a demonstration.
Okay.
So, you're going to copy some papers. A paper to copy. You know, standard, this is good. Perfect usage so far. This is totally good. Yep. Okay, it's copying. Yeah, while it's copying, you might, have a little bit of downtime.
Damn, that pussy.
Okay. Alright, now I'm just walking by. I'm just a worker walking by. Oh! I stop. I call it out. Hey! What are you doing in that copy machine?
I'm just fucking it.
You just fucking it?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, so now I'm gonna tell him to stop. Hey, it looks like you're doing more than just fucking the copy machine. Stop. Cut that out. Okay, but he doesn't cut that out. Okay. So I just saw him come inside the copy machine. So now I've stopped. I've attempted to stop him as we're equals in co-worker status. I've called it out, but he didn't respond. So now I'm going to report. So I'm going to go over to management and tell them, hey, I just saw this guy in red, we'll call him Michael for the sake of this PSA. I just saw Michael come in the copy machine. And then they're going to ask me, oh, when did this happen? I thought, oh, just a minute ago. Did you call him out on it? Were you sure that he was? Yes. Answer all of their questions. And then, after this whole traumatic experience for me, and I'm sure for Michael here as well,
Certainly for Michael.
I'm going to try to make my way back into the normal workflow. So, I'm usually a PSA worker, so you want to make a PSA?
Let's continue with this PSA.
Let's continue the PSA.
Now, it's important to notice that it did not, I repeat, did not just come in that copy machine. There's no need to check because you can take my word for I'm a PSA guy. Don't look in the copy machine. Well, trust. That's all I had to say.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Right. I'm not the guy who usually stops recording, so that's you. Yeah, stop that.
I don't know. Did you come in the
I
copy
didn't
machine?
come in the copy machine, man.
You wanna,
I
are you
didn't
okay
come
with
in.
me
I
looking
didn't come
then?
in the copy
Are
machine.
you okay with me
I
looking
didn't
then?
No, don't look in the copy.
Well, why? If you didn't
Well,
come in the
I-
copy machine, then why can't I
There's no
look?
need to look if I didn't come in the
If
copy
you did it, so well, what if I want to know? If you
Wow.
did, then
I didn't come in the copy. Let's
if
finish.
you really did it, then
I
why
didn't come
would
in
you have a
front of me.
problem with me
I
looking
didn't
at
come
it
in the
then?
copy machine.
I know you.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I believe you, but I just want to make sure. You know.
No, I didn't come in it.
So what's the problem then?
Well, the problem is that PSA. Now smile.
I'm not smiling until I know
Look
for
at the
sure.
camera.
I'm checking the
No,
copy.
don't check.
So now we know what the proper office place copying procedures are.
That's right, Jeff. We've taken a look at how to copy. We've taken a look at the double whammy, and finally, we've taken a look at the scram method. Now that we reached the end of this PSA, we know not to come inside of the copy machine, and we know how to effectively copy in the workplace.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
It's come to my attention that during the PSA, my friend and cohort in sharing safety tips made a poor choice of workplace words, and so he's here to talk about that today. So go ahead and tell them.
Yeah, I sincerely apologize for that comment.
What was the comment about? Well, don't laugh. Well, don't. The comment was about, I believe,
that
the cussy being too good. So he's very sorry, and
I'm very, very, very sorry.
he's really sorry.
Yeah, I think we should redo that.